Welcome back, and I am happy to announce we will have our first basic shotgun home defense class. But honestly, this class, you could bring any shotgun or any piece of caliber rifle you have. As you know, the shotgun is I consider to be most effective and the safest for your family and your neighbor. But this is least popular and least practiced. The main reason for that is that there is no place to practice. Every shooting range that I know will now allow you to practice home defense shooting with a shotgun, especially the shorter barrel or shooting it from the waist. And the main reason is that shotgun has a very wide shot pattern and it could cause a lot of damage to a lot of stuff in the range, so they don't want to take any risk. But for me, I'm willing to take that risk and bring you the class, and we're gonna have a whole lot of fun where we're gonna shoot from every different position from 3 yards to 25 yards. And honestly, if you don't practice, it's very likely when you have an encounter at home and you're depending on your shotgun to defend yourself, this is what you're most likely going to be doing. Like this, one eye closed, looking down the barrel, looking for the bad guy. Now this can be very dangerous because first, having it up like this and with your one eye closed, because this is how we are trying to shoot, you have a very narrow tunnel vision, and that could be a problem. Not only that, when you have one eye closed and your barrel is covering the lower part, you can't really see if the bad guy has a gun and your vision is very limited. And the second problem is, again, if you're holding your gun up like this and if somebody grabs your muzzle, you don't have a leverage to fight. He has a complete control of your muzzle, and with the other hand, he could stab you or shoot you. And if he's stronger than you, he could take your shotgun away from you and shoot you with it. And the third problem is that when you have your shotgun up like this and walking, looking for the bad guy, and as you know, most houses have a stairs, walking down the stairs like this or walking up, there's a good chance you're gonna trip yourself and fall. And that's never a good thing. So in my personal opinion, it's best to have your shotgun right by your side. This way, you have a full vision, and if you need to, you could shoot at any direction really fast. And there's a very low chance of anybody grabbing hold of your muzzle, and if they do, from here, you could fire right at it. And again, with a shotgun at your waist, walking up and down the stairs should not be a problem. So this is the kind of stuff that we're gonna train, but not only this, we're gonna be shooting from 3 yards to 25 yards from plastic, paper, and steel targets. By the end of the day, you'll be confident to shoot in any position and in any indoor distance with confidence. Now, one thing that I've seen in some YouTube channels, I've seen some instructors teaching somebody to fight with their shotgun like this. That I don't recommend. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a wimpy. I consider myself pretty strong, but there are a lot of bad guys who are a lot stronger than I am, and trying to fight with somebody with my shotgun, and if somebody grabs a hold of my shotgun, there's a very good chance he's gonna take my gun away. And in his head, he justified himself to shoot me with my shotgun because he felt his life was in danger. So again, if you have a shotgun to defend yourself, and if somebody's trying to grab your gun, I consider that as an immediate danger situation where you're gonna be shooting, not fighting. Now honestly, for close quarter combat, you could bring just a shotgun, but if you have a piece of caliber rifle that you wanna try it out, 9mm or 22 AR rifle, or even 10mm carbine, you could bring that as well. You could bring one or the other, or you could even bring both. So if you have enough time, you'll get to practice with both weapons that you have. The date of class is September 2nd, it's a Saturday. It's first Saturday of September, and the cost is $65. And since this is a basic class, we're gonna have 5-hour class, not 4 hours, but we're gonna spend 4 hours on the range. And my range is always free to shoot. You're only paying for the class. Like always, I'm only taking 6 students, and I already have 3 students who reserved the spot, so I still have 3 left. So if you're interested, shoot me an email, let me know, and I will reserve a spot for you. And my email address is on the comment section. Now, as you know, all my classes outdoors, so when we come closer to September 2nd and I know the weather is good, I will send you guys an email. Now, here's a little taste of what we're gonna be doing. .64. 1.29. 1.47. 1.28, so not a big difference. time 25:26. Okay, 1956. Semi-automatic sometimes not very reliable, but that was my first jam. But what do? But pump action, little slower, but very dependable. Okay, on those buckets, you cannot hit the bucket because just the plastic containers. And over there, the orange target is an innocent bystander. You have to only hit the paper targets and then hit the steel targets. Make it safe. Safe. Time. 9 shots, 8.66. Good. Make it safe. Make it out.
Yep.
Action. Okay. Pull the trigger. Okay. Now see the time.
14:37.
Okay. 9 shots, 14:37. Very good.